Hi everyone, it's Julian from Digital Trends, and we're here to talk about Alcatel's new phone, the Idol 4S. It's a phone that we first saw at Mobile World Congress earlier this year in February, and it's finally coming out. Looking at the Alcatel 4S, the Idol 4S, the back looks really similar to the Samsung Galaxy S7. It's got the similar sort of back, except this is all glass and so is the front. It's got 2.5D glass on the sides, and the same goes for the front as well. But you know, it looks really similar to the Samsung Galaxy S7, but the front looks a little more unique. But here, of course, you'll find the fingerprint sensor over here, and this is the fingerprint sensor is a U.S. specific international. It's only for the U.S. The international version of this phone does not have a fingerprint sensor. But for the front of the device, you'll see that it has this speaker grills jutting out on both sides. That's good because it says because there's front-facing speakers. But the bad thing is that it's a little sharp when you touch the top edges of the phone and the bottom edges. Not sharp in that so that you can cut you or anything like that, but it's just not the smoothest feeling. It's a little awkward when you sort of move your hand down here and hold your phone from down here or up here. But apart from that, design-wise, also another problem that I sort of encountered so far in my short time using this phone is that the power button is located over here, which can be really hard to reach unless you're a left-handed person. You know, you have to sort of move all the way up there. It gets a little tricky, but thankfully the boom key is there, and the boom key is a sort of dedicated button that can trigger specific actions in certain apps. So for example, you can actually use it to power your screen on. When you're in the OS, you can actually use it to trigger certain animations in the home screen, like the sun showing up. It's a little bright, but you can see that the sun just suddenly showed up when I pressed the boom key, and now it's gone. Again, there's the sun. So it's a little, it's sort of a silly, you know, fun way to sort of add some animations to specific home screens and stuff. But you can also customize it, and you can see several different functions in Boom Key. For example, click on Boom Key in the settings. You can activate boom effects. This is what we had. You can make it sort of your default camera key so that you can press it to launch the camera, double press to take photos, long press to take a burst shot, or you can do specific things like trigger a specific application. So if I clicked on that, I can get to choose, say if I want to open my clock with that boom key. Now every time I press it, there you go. So it's fun. It's a neat idea. I like having dedicated hotkeys to you know, whatever I want it to be. It's a little customizable, which is nice. It's a bit awkwardly shaped and it looks a little funky, but of course I guess that's part of the charm of it. And it's called Boom Key, so who doesn't want to say they're activating their Boom Key whenever they press it? But you know, the volume buttons are on the side, the top right here. As you can see, it's fairly stock Android-esque. It's running Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. Not sure how regular the updates are going to come, but Alcatel is saying that is priding itself on having fast security updates, which you can see here. They already have the July 1st security patch level. But again, Android version is 6.0.1, so it's really unclear when exactly it'll get nougat, but they said that they will release the update whenever they feel it's stable enough for the phone. But more or less, it is stock Android, except there's a few minor tweaks that look different. Obviously, you know, there's a few pre-installed apps as well, like Fuse, Little Star, which is the VR content application that you can view. The camera is obviously different, but there's a lot more features like manual mode, slow-mo, a micro video mode where it lets you shoot short videos, basically for apps like Snapchat or Vine or Twitter or something like that. But otherwise, the experience is more or less the same. It's so far been smooth. It's a 652 Snapdragon processor. Not a lot of problems. It does overheat a little bit on the back, but that'll all sort of come in a full review in the coming weeks. But you know, this is a hands-on, and so far I'm liking this phone for $400 or $350 if you jump on the pre-order, which starts on Friday, July 15th. So keep an eye out for the full review, and you know, read the hands-on, go into a more depth, and thanks for watching.